Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito, the only podcast that supports the Ant-Man Thanos butt theory. My name's Darien.
My name's Landon.
And today, we have a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we got DC, we got games. You name it, we got it. Let's talk. Landon, how you been doing?
Been playing Marvel's Avengers with you a bit, man. The new Jane Foster update came out, and I don't know, been having a fun time with it. You've been playing it more than me, though.
Yeah.
So that's also all I've been doing this week.
Yeah, that watched some episodes of some superhero shows, and yeah, but honestly, that's about it too. Oh, well, actually, that's not true because I do have one thing that I'll talk about probably sometime in the middle of this. I went to a comic convention, and so I'll talk about that, who I got to meet and what I acquired at said convention. But yeah, first though, like we always do in these episodes, we got to review an episode of a show. And this week is episode 4 of Miss Marvel, which the name escapes me. And I realized that over the last few weeks, I have not been saying spoiler warnings. Yeah. Or because I do not remember the names of the episodes.
Well, honestly, I don't even think you really need to for a TV show due to it just not being as long as a movie. And with streaming services, it's free and everything. And
yeah, but so some people might not have seen it yet, but they want to hear like everything else you have to talk about.
They have a week. I mean, Darren,
they could be caught up to watch. They could be watching something else right now. They could have got behind.
I've been watching Breaking Bad. I've been watching the whole season.
I've been watching Stranger Things. Okay.
Are you still able to watch Miss Marvel?
Well, yeah, because I have nothing else to better do with my life.
I have a job. I'm watching Breaking Bad. I just finished the series, and I've been watching Miss Marvel. So I don't want to hear it. They have so much. They literally have almost the entire week to watch it, and they have a week into Friday. I don't want to hear it.
Well, we're talking about an episode that only came out a few days ago, 4 days ago to be exact. So, spoilers. Because the weekend's normally the time where people get to watch the episodes that they've missed. And this being 4th of July weekend, people might be busy. So, but enough.
You couldn't record stuff on 4th of July on Marvel's Avengers.
That's true. All right. So, before we get into it, spoilers for episode 4 of Miss Marvel called Seeing Red. All right. So this episode branches off of the thing she called her grandma at the end of the last episode, and because she had seen a vision of a train that said Karachi on the front of it. I was trying to remember the word last week, but I couldn't. Which also, speaking of last week's episode, I do apologize, was not uploaded at the time it was supposed to be, and so we're doing 2 episodes this week. I'm going to post last week's episode and this episode at the same time.
Yes.
We got 2 further, and in anticipation of what's coming up this upcoming weekend. Yes. But anyway, it said Karachi on the front of the train, and her grandma's like, "We need to come here," because she lives in Karachi. And so this episode is her going to Karachi, and she gets there with her mom. She meets her cousins and her grandma. And this episode, it explains it. I'm starting to notice, and I told you this, that they're really teasing us that she's an Inhuman. They just haven't said it yet.
Excuse me. Sorry. Yes.
Don't die. You don't have to die over Miss Marvel.
Lord, man. Excuse me. Yes. Yes. They've been really hinting at throughout the entire series, saying like, "Oh, you're a certain group." You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, I see what you're trying to say. I'm like, they reveal this whole like idea that you draw your powers from this place called the Newer Dimension, and that's where this like family is from, or whatever, the Jinns, and they're like, "Oh, you're very powerful, and not many people is able to do that." And I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure that this place. And I'd seen a post about it. It looks eerily familiar to the Inhuman homeworld where Terrigen is from. And I'm like, well, I'm like, at this point, I'm just piecing everything together. I'm almost 100% certain that what she has, her powers are like she can form Terrigen around her and I'm thinking that it's going to have something to do with the creation of Inhumans.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or if not, Inhumans being introduced to Earth. They probably already do exist.
I'm guessing, you think we'll see Black Bolt soon?
Oh, I hope so. I hope the last shot of this show is the Inhumans.
Is it like one of the episodes called like Lockjaw or something like that?
It was supposed to be episode 2, but apparently that was a fake rumor.
Oh, God dang it!
Yeah, yeah, we got excited about that. All right, let's see what happened. So, I mean, a lot of this is like her hanging out with her family and a bunch of family stuff, and she asked her grandma about the bracelet and learn some stuff about the newer dimension and all that. She meets this boy. I'm not remembering his name right off, but I do know that he was called the Red Dagger, which is a character from her comic books.
Yeah,
and he protects this area, the Karachi, and I'm looking at a like a not synopsis, but like a review just to see if I'm missing anything important. But she meets him, and they kind of fight at first, and then once they find out that she's a descendant of Aisha, I think her name was, that they agree to help protect her from that family that's going after her. That family got arrested in the last episode, and they get taken to this prison, which I found out was called the DODC Supermax prison, I think. Yeah. And that place, it's the very first time we've seen it in this show, but it is in the She-Hulk trailer, so it will not be the last time we see them.
Yeah.
But they're being brought in there, and they break out and escape, but they leave Kamran behind because he betrayed them, apparently.
Yeah.
And Kareem, by the way, is Red Dagger's name. I see that now. Let's see here. So basically, the family is going to find Kamala, and she's still in Karachi. She's learning about her powers with Kareem and his uncle. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. I thought it was the uncle.
Well, he does. So spoilers. They're called. Oh yeah, okay. They're called the Clandestines, that family. So I'll refer to them as that. Yeah. But they're going after her, and there's a pretty cool chase sequence, and there's like a car chase kind of type thing through the streets of Karachi with that family chasing after Kamala and Red Dagger, another guy.
Yeah.
And the other guy, I don't remember his name. And that the uncle, whatever I think is Hope's uncle, dies. Is killed by the lead lady, which I think her name was not. This was an N. Let me see if I find it. I just saw it right here while I was reading. Waleed, by the way, was the name of the uncle. Not Najma, I think. Najma, that's her name. So she kills Waleed, and it's just. Sorry, I'm kind of piecing it together as I went. Eventually, they're fighting, and Kamala's like going through this whole city, and they're going after her. They take out a few of them. Red Dagger does, and this Marvel is. I'm still trying to escape, and at one point, maybe skipping a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to get to the important things. She, Najma, the mother of or whatever of that family, takes a spear and goes to stab Kamala, and Kamala blocks it with the bracelet, and it like transports Kamala to like back in time to Karachi, but whenever everyone was trying to flee the place. And that's where the episode ends. She's stranded and have okay, and that was like the end of the episode, but I actually have no idea where they're gonna go from here. Like I can't even figure it out.
Yes, but I'm sure whatever Kevin does, she will applaud him.
I don't know about that.
Yes, I do. You do know.
No, I don't. But yeah, that was episode 4. Okay.
All right.
So episode 1 It was okay. It was decent. Episode 2. Is that episode 2? Oh, yeah, that was the boring one. To me. No, well, hold on. I can't remember what happened to episode 2. That was when she met that boy, right? And all ending of it was only one part. So yeah, that was the boring episode. Episode 3, I liked. I don't know if I said I liked it equally or more than one. I think I said I liked it equally. This one, I like this one, so I'd say this has probably been my favorite so far.
Yeah. I mean, it's been my favorite, but again, I don't really think that's saying that much.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, still not the biggest fan of the show. But again, I can say I don't hate it as much as I thought I would.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really got much else to say about Miss Marvel. Next week's episode 5, and only 2 more episodes left, and it's done.
Yeah.
And then what do we have after this? I know Thor's coming up, but I'm talking about like shows.
She-Hulk.
That's right. She-Hulk. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's She-Hulk and I Am Groot is in August, but I Am Groot is that. Well, they're releasing that whole show in one day, so.
Very, very excited. Very excited.
Yes.
I don't know. Really,
show.
She-Hulk. Honestly, I'll be honest. I'll be frank with you.
Yeah. I thought your name was Landon. You're being frank.
I'll be landing with you.
Okay. But yeah, that was our review of Miss Marvel episode 4. Let's go ahead and rate that. I need to write down what I rate these episodes so I know. All right. I think I got what I'm going to rate this one.
Yeah, I got mine as well.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna rate episode 4 of Miss Marvel a 7. I think a 7.
I'm gonna do a 6. I'm gonna do a 6.
All right, 7 and a 6, and that's that. All right, let me search this up for this first piece of news. But before I say that, are you ready to get into the news? Because we got some good stuff today.
Yes, bring me all into it. I heard the news is pretty hilarious, so can't wait for that.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. I'm searching this up real quick. Why don't you let the people know what they have to look forward to in our gaming section today?
Oh yes. Well, I hate to say someone was right here, but Landon was correct about Marvel's Avengers, about it being good, because Darien has been playing it more than me. It says the game's good now. What?
Question mark?
Question mark?
And I got what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So this is from comicbook.com, as I'm reading this from right now, but this is a thing that's been going around. On Kevin Feige's on his statement on the decision to cast John Krasinski as Reed Richards. He said right here, he said he was the person that cast Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, and it was because it would make fans' dreams come true. Director Sam Raimi revealed as much while doing the audio commentary for the film that can be found via the extras features for the film on Disney+. He said, "It's so funny that Kevin Feige cast John because the fans had a dream of who the perfect Reed Richards would be," Raimi revealed. "And because this is an alternate universe, I think Kevin said, let's make that dream come true. I've always really enjoyed all of his performances." Now, that is both a good and a bad thing. That means they do listen to our fan castings. And that also sort of reveals that he may not be showing up in the Fantastic Four movie as Reed Richards.
Who knows?
Because this is an alternate universe. He said, "Let's make that dream." So that sounds to me like they have other plans. But I thought that was worth noting. Yeah. All right. Next. Some more. This is the big news of the week from what I have been seeing. So, Landon, you are aware of very famous podcaster and radio personality Howard Stern.
Oh yes, this is. Yes, I've heard of it.
Yeah. Well, let me just let you know a little piece of news here. But have you heard of Doctor Doom though? Make sure that.
Yes, I have heard of Doctor.
Good.
I made him in Marvel Superheroes. Yes, I know.
Good job. Well, on Howard Stern's podcast show or radio show, or whatever, what appears to be a hot mic, which is he meant to turn his mic off during a commercial, but didn't. He let it slip that he's going to be doing Doctor Doom.
That's his exact words. So
I'm going to read you the exact words right here. He said, while the commercial was playing, they're going over the schedule with me and it's going to suck. He said, I told you I'm going to do Doctor Doom. That's the thing. But believe me, I'm miserable about it. I called Robert Downey Jr. and I'm asking him acting techniques. And then he said, does somebody have Jon Favreau's phone number?
Oh, that part. I just heard I'm doing Doctor Doom. That's how he said it.
Yeah, the Jon Favreau part. I did just see the other day, actually.
So
this could mean two things. This could mean that he is. I don't think he's going to play Doctor Doom. I think because he's kind of old. I think. I'm sorry. I'll be honest. But I think he's going to do the voice for Doctor Doom.
He's going to do the voice, but not the body work.
No, well, that's what they did with Darth Vader.
Yeah, I know that. But
this is the Darth Vader of Marvel.
Yeah.
I think they'll do that. Either that or he is. This sounds like it's a. He said he's doing Doctor Doom, and I don't know if that means that he's doing it this summer. And there's not anything filming this summer besides reshoots for Black Panther, which I think may have already finished anyway. But they are having reshoots for Secret Invasion. So this could be anything, but it could be a Doctor Doom solo project.
Yeah. He just says I'm doing Doctor Doom.
Yeah, he didn't say what. He just said.
Well, I can't imagine him being like a director or like writer or something, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something. He's doing the work, doing the voice or something. You know what I'm saying? I think. What do you? So you think it's going to be the voice?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hear.
Or maybe he's just starring in this Doctor Doom project and he's not playing Doctor Doom. Because that could be a thing too.
Yeah, but I can't imagine them just doing a Doctor Doom. I guess they could. There's a lot to work with there, but I just can't see Marvel, like Disney Marvel, do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But never know.
Let's see. Well, I'll get into this thing that he could be talking about, but it could have. They haven't started production on Fantastic Four, so this is not Fantastic Four. I'm not sure if the reshoots for Black Panther have finished or not. Let me look that up, and then we can probably figure this out. Because if they are doing reshoots right now, then he's probably doing that. I'm not seeing anything about reshoots right now, so maybe not.
Yeah, I guess not.
Hey, so I mean, I don't know. I guess this is a ever-evolving story, but we're going to find out what he means by he's doing Doctor Doom. This could be something to do with What If Season 2, quite possibly. But I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Next here, Marvel Studios' Blade is now set to start filming in October. From what I do remember, they said it was supposed to start filming next month. It's been pushed back now for some reason.
Yeah, it's just scheduling issues. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe they did that. Because if they started filming next month, they wouldn't be able to go to Comic-Con. They wouldn't be able to be there. They're going to reveal the cast probably at Comic-Con. I can see it. And we're supposed to be getting some huge Fantastic Four news next month. This just came out like today.
I'm guessing the.
I hope it's casting. So wait, Howard Stern's playing Doctor Doom and Fantastic.
I sort of Howard Stern walks out of here like,
hey,
loser.
That'd be funny.
I did do Doctor Doom because I wonder, like, golly, I mean, that's all I want. They don't even have to show a trailer or even explain anything about them. I just want to see the cast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that's what everyone is excited about.
Yeah. I think that's honestly all I have to do. Honestly, just show the main four, say who the villain is, show who the villain. Here's the thing. I'd say maybe show some concepts.
Oh, man.
Concept art of like what the suits are going to look like.
Yeah.
You know?
And let the whole superhero fan base hate on them for some reason.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the hate for that John Krasinski suit. I thought it looked great.
Yeah, I thought so too. And this is it comes from a person that's very picky with like literally my whole Avengers roster is like comic accurate to the bone. And like I think this suit looks good.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, Blade is filming in October. I'm excited for Blade. I do hope Dracula is the main villain of this. They're going to set up Blade 100% in the Halloween special, which comes out this year as well, and in October. I think Blade is supposed to be in that, if I'm not mistaken. So we actually that think about it. Our first time seeing Blade should be this year.
Yeah, you're right.
We heard him for the first time last year.
Yeah,
Eternals after credits.
So I want to see some Blade, man. I'm pretty excited for that project.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right. Speaking of Marvel stuff that starts filming in the fall, Armor Wars is officially set to start filming in the fall. Finally, some news about this show. We haven't hardly gotten anything over the last year. It feels like.
I love the joke about we all just had a fever dream at the same time.
Yeah, like maybe the real Armor Wars was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, exactly. It was the fourth.
But yeah, I'm excited for this show. I mean, it's a War Machine show, so I mean, there's nothing to not be excited about.
As far as I'm concerned, I think that's gonna be my favorite Disney Plus show ever.
Yeah, it's exciting. I think they have a lot they could do with it. I mean, it's going to focus a lot probably on the government and stuff like that. I'm thinking very like Iron Man mixed with like Captain America Winter Soldier type deal.
Oh yeah, sounds about right.
And obviously I think Sharon Carter is supposed to come back in this, and Justin Hammer.
Hammer. Oh, freaking what's his face?
Rockwell.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell. Yes. Rockwell.
Yeah, he's supposed to be showing back up in that, which is exciting. I did enjoy his character in, what was it, Iron Man 2?
Yeah, Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke.
Mm-hmm.
I want my part.
My part. But yeah. Armor Wars coming back in the fall. All right. Let's get into another Disney Plus show that everyone got excited for, and then they shot it down immediately, and everyone was like, oh. Disney Plus, I think the Norwegian account is what it was, put out a newsletter, and they revealed What If Season 2, premiering July 20th, 2022. Obviously, that's like a month away, and everyone was like, what?
Honestly, I mean, it's less than a month now. I mean, we're in July as we're recording this.
Oh, that is true. That's true. Everyone was excited about this, but we haven't got a single trailer or anything, and so that's the strange part. And then they come out and they say that it is not debuting on July 20th, 2022. But I'm sitting here like, well, why did you say that it was?
Very, very strange. Yeah, I was a little confused. Like when you sent me that, I was questioning what you were talking about. I was like, huh? Yeah.
I mean, I guess that means maybe they're starting production of it. I don't know. Soon.
Maybe a trailer, because it's like a day after or before.
It is like a few days before Comic-Con, yeah.
It's like I swear it said July 21st or something like that, and Comic Con was July 20th, correct?
Comic Con starts July 21st.
21st,
and this was supposed to be the 20th.
The 20th. Okay, so yeah, it was the day before. So I mean, possible trailer or announcement date. I don't know.
That could be. That's why some people were saying that it could be What If season 2 that Doctor Doom showed up in for the first time, but I don't know.
He's gonna play Doctor Doom. Is that what it is?
Could be. But yeah, that's some What If season 2 confusion there. People got excited and then people got sad. All right, you ever heard of the actor Taron Egerton? He's played in. I know what he's played in, but I'm gonna read the list anyway. All right, so the movie Rocket Man, he played the main guy in that. He played in all the Kingsman movies.
Oh, he played Elton John in Rocket Man?
Yeah.
I'm familiar with him.
Okay, and he's been in the movie Spies in Disguise, 80 the Eagle, Sing and Sing 2, Tetris the movie. I don't know, whatever.
Yes.
The Robin Hood movie with Jimmy Fox. And he's been in, but yeah. And he's been in all those Kingsman movies as the main character. He has met with Marvel Studios to discuss for an undisclosed role in the MCU. But do you know what he has been talking about for the last year on social media?
What?
Wanting to play Wolverine. And Marvel has just met with him, and he has voiced his hope of being able to play Wolverine. I think that could be what he met about.
Interesting. How do you feel about that cast choice?
Let me look at a picture of him, and then I'll give my. I gotta see it. I think you can do it.
You think you good?
I think you can do it. I think so.
Here, I think he has the capabilities of doing it.
Mm-hmm. He's got plus half his face is gonna be covered most of the time anyway.
What's his height?
Let me look. I don't know. 5'9".
5'9". That's pretty short.
He's 32. Seems like good age for the character.
He looks like freaking Wolverine, man.
Yeah, so I mean, they may be a Wolverine.
I look at it like other movies, and he looks like completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. He could.
Yeah, but
do it, man.
That may be a Wolverine. We'll find out. I'm still here waiting for them to announce that Magneto is going to be played by Giancarlo Esposito. That's just me. I'm going to cast Giancarlo Esposito on everything until I get my wish.
So he's in an MCU thing?
Yes. Giancarlo Esposito is going to play Invisible Woman in Fantastic Four.
I mean, like, come on, what do you think?
I think you should. I think he'd be a great Magneto.
Okay. I was thinking you were about to say no. I'm like, oh, clearly you don't want it that bad.
No.
You don't want to. I think he could do it,
man. Yeah. I like it. I like that. I want him to play Magneto. I also want him to play Mr. Freeze in Batman 2.
Please. Make him in like every single project.
He's gonna play, like I said, he's gonna play Invisible Woman in the Fantastic Four movie.
He's gonna be playing the Thing in the Fantastic Four.
Oh,
he will be every character in Fantastic Four.
I'd watch that movie.
That's it. He actually is in the MCU, but he plays like Herbie, the robot.
Oh, I could see that too.
Oh my god, be fantastic.
All right, yeah, let's get into some stuff. This is new stuff that we got here. Just came out today, and it's circling the interwebs with some art for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
All right, so there's a few different ones. So I'm going to go in order. One of them is the least interesting one. It shows Okoye and Shuri and Okoye's in her normal outfit, and Sherry's in some new purple outfit, and that's the least important of them. Another one shows who I have come to find out is the main villain of the movie, Atuma, I think that's how you say it. Now,
Who? Street Fighter?
No, not Akuma. Atuma. Attuma. Now, he was a character. I knew I recognized that name. I've never read a comic with him, but I was like, Atuma, I've heard that. And then I was like, oh, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. You fight him underwater in the mission.
Yeah.
That's where I knew him from. So he's making his live action debut in Black Panther 2 as the main villain, from what I've found out. Now, a lot of people thought Namor would be the main villain. I think he will play a semi-villainous role, but he's not. He's a hero. I mean, Namor's a superhero.
More or less, I think it's more or less like a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think it mostly is.
Well, from what I've been hearing, this whole thing has been set up. There's actually somebody controlling this war. Dr. Doom is supposed to be revealed at the end that he's the one that was behind all this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we also did get some art for Namor, our first actual look at Namor, instead of the blurry picture from a few months back.
Yeah.
But they, like in this, they've made Atlantis. It's not a sunken Greek city, but is would look like a Aztec or Mayan city. And he actually didn't look bad. Tenoch Huerta is who's playing him.
Okay.
See, I got the screenshots here. I'm gonna look at them. So he's obviously got some Aztec looking designs around his outfit. I mean, he looks like Namor. I can say that. I mean, yeah, he looks good. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see Namor in live action.
Yeah, I thought his outfit, looks like Namor. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
Looks pretty good as well.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's the Namor picture. I'm looking at that Atuma one. I mean, he looks good too. He looks like something out of like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh yeah.
Got the crown on or whatever. I'm guessing he's an Atlantean too as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously he's underwater.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. So and the other things we got, which I don't have screenshots of, but I will talk from memory. We got some pictures of some, I don't know what they were, some kind of like stickers or something, designs for Ironheart. And some of them said Ironheart, and one would say like Riri Williams, and there was one of like her arc reactor or whatever's on her chest. And then we got our first look at the art for her of what she looks like. Did you see this?
I did not.
All right. I'm gonna on the Zoom here. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show you.
Yes, please show me.
I will. All right. Hang on. Let me get it up here. All right. If you guys want to look it up, I'm looking at Riri Williams' art, Black Panther. That's not it. Black Panther 2. All right, this should be one of these. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. All right. That's not good. Well, I'm looking. Oh, here we go. All right, there we go. That's just part of it. That's not the whole picture.
Oh, okay.
It's not showing her whole suit. No, that's some other stuff we got. I want to get that picture of her whole suit. That was the big thing. It looks like in the picture, parts of her suit are flying off of her. And so I'm guessing she's got that, in Iron Man 3, wasn't that it? Or was it 2? It was 3 when he had like that thing with the armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another logo reads Mark 61 armor, which suggests that Riri's Ironheart armor or an early iteration will debut in Wakanda forever. Where is it at? Well, I'm not finding it, but you saw part of it just then. I'll send you later the full thing. So I'm not seeing it.
Did not look at that.
No. like I said, it looks better with that whole shot there. But yeah, we're getting some Ironheart in Black Panther 2.
Okay. All right. You think in credit scene or
no? She's in the movie.
Oh, she. Well, I know she's. I know. Yeah, but is it like just a character, or is it like a like when she suits up or something? You think that'll be like at the end?
I don't think it'll be at the end. I think she's from Wakanda, from what I'm thinking. But she develops a suit with Wakandan armor or Wakandan technology, and I think she'll help fight throughout the movie.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Next piece of news here. I know you're not going to like this one. Olga Kirilinko will reportedly return as Antonia Dreykov, a.k.a. Taskmaster in Thunderbolts.
God dang it. Crap. I was really hoping they do a Mandarin situation.
Hey, they still might.
Where it's all like, that ain't the real man. That ain't the real Taskmaster. This is the real one.
Yeah. But I guess it is what it is. We are not allowed to. We cannot escape this character iteration of the character. So we're gonna have to live with it. That movie there'll be a lot more of that movie that I'll be more excited about than Taskmaster, like U.S. Agent. All right, sorry about that, everybody. Had internet issues. Happens when you're recording digitally. But we were just talking about Thunderbolts. I had said right before it cut out that even though Taskmaster's not that exciting, I will be more excited to see U.S. Agent and Winter Soldier in the same movie again.
I'm just, I guess, but I don't like that Taskmaster.
Oh well. Is what it is. All right. Here's some news right here. Jessica Jones is set to return in the upcoming Daredevil revival series, which has been announced to begin filming at the start of 2023.
All right. So I'm guessing she's coming back.
The whole cast is coming.
Even like Iron Fist and Luke Cage and all that?
Oh, no, probably not them. But I'm just saying, like, the whole Daredevil cast is coming back.
Yeah. She was in Daredevil, wasn't she? I forgot about that.
At one point. But yeah, some Daredevil news there next year. So I assume it'll be coming out 2024. That's also in Captain America 4, Fantastic Four, and the new Avengers is coming out that year. That's a big year. I'm excited. 2024.
Yeah, very.
But yeah, I got a couple pieces of news here to name off before we head to this last piece here. Let me get it. All right. Here we go. It's about X-Men 97. We've got some info from one of the episodes. The episode's titled X-Men: The Rise of Jubilee. The episode will mimic an 80s video game with a player selection screen showing Jubilee, Colossus, Cyclops, Storm, Longshot, and Nightcrawler as some of the characters that are available to play in this video game. We also learn that the series will play an important role in the introduction of mutants to the MCU. Some little bit of information there. This. I'm not sure when this is. They're doing voices. Like I think they're doing it in production right now.
Yeah.
This could be another 2024 thing. So, or next year. Yeah. All right.
I'm excited. Honestly.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's get into this last piece. It's not really news, but in less than a week. Let's see. About 6 days from now, Thor: Love and Thunder releases in theaters. And this will be our last episode before it is released to the public. So I thought we'd give our final hopes and dreams of the movie, our final predictions, like we normally do, before we see it next week.
Honestly, man, I just want to see Beta Ray Bill.
I don't think we're going to see Beta Ray Bill.
Well,
I think I did see that Taika Waititi talked about getting to see different versions of Thor in the future, and I'm pretty sure Beta Ray Bill is one of those.
maybe better.
Let's see.
That's all I want.
This is the second to last. Well, this is the third to last time that we will see Drax in the MCU.
Yeah, you're right.
Because the holiday special at the end of this year, and then next year Guardians 3, and that James Gunn said that is Drax's last movie.
That honestly sucks, man. Honestly, 'cause I love Drax.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be living in a Draxless world.
Draxless world, yes. Thanks for reminding me.
But yeah, I'm excited. I know you're not, but I'm excited for this movie because I love Thor Ragnarok, and so I know I'm going to love this movie. And from all the reviews I've read, just solidify that fact. I've heard nothing. I haven't even heard anything bad at all in any sense about Christian Bale's Gore the God Butcher. And I mean, you can hate his movie, but he's going to play a good villain. I mean, he played in American Psychos.
American Psychos. That's what you call it.
No, he played in American Psycho. So
yeah. It's I'm just not. I don't know. I feel I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer.
Did you watch? I sent you a trailer the other day, and it's one of the more serious trailers that they did, and it was really good. Showed a bunch of flashbacks of like Infinity War and Ragnarok and Endgame, a bunch of stuff. It was really it made me like even more excited for the movie.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, literally, the Guardian stuff is just what I'm hyped about. I'm not really too excited for anything else. You know what I'm saying? And while I did love Thor Ragnarok, it's one of my.
And now you're getting Jane, and now you can be like, oh, it's that character from Marvel's Avengers. She's in the movie now. Marvel's Avengers has that much of an impact on the society of America and the rest of the world.
Marvel's Avengers has that much of. Yeah, I do like the sound of that. I will be frank with you. I will be landing with you.
Thank you.
I do like the sound of that.
Yeah, that is. I'm going into it. Like I said, don't go into it thinking, oh, I'm going to hate this, because then you're going to find things to hate about it.
Well, it doesn't.
You go into it thinking, I might not like this. I might love it. We'll see. And then that's how you get the perfect review.
I will walk in and hope for the best.
Exactly.
But I just.
But don't sit through the movie thinking, I don't like that. Let's see. I don't like that. Don't do that. You just got to sit there. Take it all in.
I'm not going to be spoon fed like how you do, Darien.
Don't be John Spillman.
I'm not John Spillman. I'm better than John Spillman, and I'm better than you. What's good and what's bad.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
I don't know what's bad.
I knew what was good. I've been watching The Boys for 3 years. I knew what was good. I didn't watch The Boys until I told about it.
Well, I love The Boys. I don't have Amazon. I have it on my TV. And I'd rather watch it like on my phone in my free time.
Well, I've been watching it. Just watched episode 7 yesterday. Flipped out. Crazy. This show is some of the best TV happening right now. Or like probably this has been better than most of the superhero shows that I've watched in the last year.
Best TV happening right now.
Yeah, that was my our final thoughts before Thor: Love and Thunder. Before we get into the DC stuff, which is not much at all, did want to let you know I did go to Heroes Convention in Charlotte, North Carolina on Sunday, the June 26th, and went there. I met a few people. I met Jim Starlin. That was exciting. I got him to sign my copy of Death in the Family. Let's see. I got a Moon Knight comic first appearance. I thought that was cool. Let's see. I saw Jim Steranko there, but he wanted $50 for an autograph, and I just couldn't. I'm like, I'm not going to pay you $50 for you to write your name in one of my books.
Can't afford you, man.
I mean, he is the creator of Nick Fury, but
yeah.
Oh well. I met a lot of people. Characters like Mike McCone was one of them, and I met I met the former Valiant CEO and now Bad Idea Comics CEO Dinesh. I don't remember his last name. Shamdasani.
Sure.
I did get to meet him. We passed by him walking in the con, and Spillman, I was with Spillman, and he was like, Dinesh. And I was like, what? And I turned around, and there he was, the former Valiant Comics CEO.
I love that. Was that the guy someone asked, was it like working there? And he's like, yeah, terrible.
No, that was Jim Starlin. He asked that.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I was laughing like he's like,
it was good. It was good fun there. Lots of comics to peck through. I did get to meet what's the other one, Matt Kent. He wrote a lot of Valiant stuff. He wrote some Suicide Squad, and I got him to sign my Suicide Squad stuff. And I picked up one of his books called Department H, which is pretty good.
I was laughing when he told me Alan Moore was there.
Oh yeah, that was.
I was like, dude, if he was, I would just tell him how much I love Watchmen. How much
Rorschach is like the best character in the whole book.
I know. I tell her just to bother him, just to know it.
Yeah, and for context, right now, I told Landon, I was like, I had the idea to tell you, like, you won't believe who showed up. Alan Moore was at Heroes Con.
Alan Moore. And Alan Moore is the writer for Watchmen and Killing Joke.
Yeah.
But he's many V for Vendetta as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very famous, very popular books, and he deserves credit for it. He's very odd. Of like, if you just so happen to like his characters, he gets mad at you.
Yeah, but there was, like I said, I looked through a lot of comics and saw a lot of cool collectibles and stuff. Got some nice art done. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened there. I did stop by Books A Million on the way out and picked up a copy of Kingdom Come. This is my very first book with some Alex Ross art.
Awesome. I love Alex Ross Superman stuff. Just not. I don't care if it's Batman that much. That's just not my thing. Not my thing.
Yeah.
But I couldn't be there with you, man. But next year definitely.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think that's everything. All right, let's move on to DC. Not much there. First off, this is a rumor, but then again, there's some conflicting stuff with this. That DC Films is reportedly not planning to have a presence at this year's San Diego Comic Con.
Interesting. Is there any reason why? I guess just Disney, not Disney, freaking DC fandom.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. But also, I did hear that they are going to be there. They're just not showing off Flash, which is understandable. We'll talk about here in a minute. But
I'll probably get a bunch of booze. Honestly, who knows?
Yeah. I also did see that Dwayne Johnson has been teasing some stuff for Black Adam, and somebody tweeted out that if they really, really wanted to see Superman and Black Adam, and Dwayne Johnson tweets back at them and says, "I hear you, and I got you," with a fist emoji and a winky face emoji. So take with that what you will. All right. Now it is time for everyone's favorite segment of the show. What's up with Ezra Miller?
The only show.
Yes.
That's my favorite only show. The only show where we see just how just Ezra is.
Well, few pop culture stories are more baffling than Ezra Miller's current reign of apparent terror, which spans continents and threatens multiple billion-dollar film franchises. Following recent reports of alleged brainwashing and a farm full of guns, a new Variety piece explores additional accusations that occurred across Europe over the past 2 years. The outlet published comments for the first time from the woman who Miller choked in a viral video from Iceland. Variety first spoke to this woman back in 2020, and she recently decided to go public with her comments. She said that in the moments before the video, which we all know this video, him choking the fan at the red carpet.
Whole thing.
Yeah. She had spoken with Miller about scars they'd gotten in a fight and joked, "Just so you know, I could take you in a fight," before telling him to meet her in the smoking section in 2 minutes. "I think it's just fun and games, but then it wasn't. all of a sudden they're on top of me, choking me, still screaming in my face if I want to fight. When others attempted to intervene, Miller reportedly spit in their faces. Disgusting regardless, particularly troubling during the early days of COVID. A bartender who kicked Miller out that day said they had previously been a regular and were frequently asked to stop lighting incense or candles or bringing in their own Bluetooth speaker and playing it super loud to overpower our music. Variety also spoke with a woman named Nadia who had a consensual sexual encounter with Miller in 2020 and maintained a friendly texting relationship with them afterwards. Nadia says Miller surprised her with a visit in Berlin in February of 2022, and their encounter quickly turned aggressive when she asked them not to smoke in her apartment. The situation escalated, and in all honesty, reads like a well, I'm not going to read that because we're not doing that. When Nadia asked him to leave, she said Miller called her transphobic and a Nazi and argued about which of them had more relatives die in the Holocaust.
What?
Nadia said Miller also accused her of triggering them as a rape survivor and then accused her of assault. When she finally managed to expel Miller from the apartment, she said Miller accused Nadia of stealing their passport and money because they left their jacket behind. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Ezra Miller is insane.
It says a source told Variety Miller will be privately focusing on their health and healing over the coming months. So hopefully these incidents die down before someone else gets hurt or countries have to start closing their borders.
Honestly, dude, we need to put a nuclear threat on this man.
He is an Avengers level threat.
Yeah, I don't think we need the freaking. We need something. We need something more powerful, Darien. I don't know what, but we need something like stronger than Avengers.
We're gonna. I feel like we're like Nick Fury in the after credit scene of Infinity War. We're gonna call Captain Marvel. We've exhausted all other options.
It's insane about how much damage this guy is trying to ruin his career within just a month.
Yeah. But apparently Warner Brothers is still on going to try to release Flash in theaters despite all this.
I'm surprised. I mean, I guess they have to. Did you say there was a rumor they were going to do it on HBO Max?
Yeah, but it's apparently false now that this information has come up. That's why all the news that we talk about here, you take it with a grain of salt. Most of it, I try to get the most credible. Most of the stuff I get is from credible places.
Yeah.
But some of it could turn out to be false. Yeah.
Yes.
Like there's a whole thing going around. There's a whole thing going around yesterday about Adam Warlock's look in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and it described it completely. And then James Gunn retweeted it and said that it's bullcrap.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
never know.
I like the point of what you just said there, because that's why we're not getting a Sly Cooper game anytime soon.
That's not true. I did see that Sucker Punch said they are not working on anything Infamous or Sly Cooper related. They don't have plans to. But everyone's like, oh, that means no Sly Cooper, but that's not the thing. The whole rumor has been they've never been making it in the first place. And this new one, it's a new company, which I don't remember the name of. The ones that made was it the fourth one? No. Who made what game? What's it?
I think it's Azaro Games, something like that.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't remember that. I've read that article like so many times.
Like Cooper fan.
Well, all right, but that was the end of the segment of what's up with Ezra Miller. In between, when we had the little bit of internet issues, Lennon sent me a funny video from Twitter with Ezra Miller in it.
Hey, that's go right now, so you don't be nervous. Hey, what?
Yeah,
what?
Ezra Miller like jokes about wanting to knock this kid out. It was, I don't even know. It just made me laugh. The camera panned over and it showed Ezra Miller, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, that little John.
It's like the most terrifying game of Where's Waldo.
It's like a horror. I'm surprised someone has not made a fan-made horror game of Ezra Miller.
I posted on our Facebook. Mark safe from Ezra Miller.
Oh, Lord, we need that. Like, we need that security. I think that's what security commercials need to advertise now. That will keep you safe from Ezra Miller.
Yes.
Find out. All
right, but that This is the end of the DC news, and that is all I got. Yes. I know in game, I do have something for gaming, Marvel's Avengers related.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to save the Jane review until after I read this off. We'll go ahead and get the little news out of the way first. Maybe you want to do that and then end it with the big review.
Oh, no, dude. I'll give you the honors, man.
All right. Well, I saw this. I don't know who said this. I think it was Crystal Dynamics or something that was posting about Marvel's Avengers on Twitter. But I'm just going to read this off. Following the addition of the Mighty Thor patch in patch 2.5 will be adding to the game's story with 2 new challenges as a part of an ambition to advance our narrative through hero and villain-centric content, says Crystal Dynamics. The first is a villain-focused war zone that will reveal MODOK's fate after the defeat of his Kree Sentinel. The tease continues, the war zone will lead our heroes to AIM's cloning lab, a new Omega-level threat where your high-level strike team will challenge and defeat a revitalized MODOK in a new multiplayer villain fight. Cloning labs will be new in-game content that rewards conquering heroes with high-power level gear from brand new exotic gear sets.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's really good news.
Yep.
Because I think the best thing, like, no matter what you say about Marvel's Avengers, I think story-wise, they do a great job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I don't know. I don't think anyone can really just disagree with me on that. Like, I mean, I'm sure it's not the best, but like, you can agree their storytelling in this game is pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
You want to talk about some stuff that's been going on Twitter?
Yeah. Well, with friggin' Brian
Wagner.
Brian Wagner, yeah.
But not the drama. We can get into that in a minute. But that whole him and Miller. But all the tweets that he's been putting out about like teasing heroes and stuff.
Yeah. Stephen Miller. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Apparently we're getting. It's been leaked that we're getting 2 new Thor outfits, such as Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yes.
Thor: Love and Thunder outfit, which like with his gold suit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get some Thor: Love and Thunder nameplates, and we're also going to get a Thor Ragnarok outfit where it comes with the dang crown of what's it called? What's the name of it?
The crown. Oh, the Skull of Surtur is what it was.
Yeah, Skull Surtur. Yeah, looks great.
From Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, both outfits look great. By the way,
there was one more outfit that.
I don't remember that. Do you remember the other one?
Avengers Endgame Iron Man.
Oh yes. Oh, dude, I feel
not. I know we already have that one, but the battle damaged like version when he snapped his finger.
Yes, and it's cool because it has the head model of the one from the game, and he's going to use. He even has the stones on his hands, so that's a really good looking outfit.
Yeah, and that's what Brian Wagner got mad at Miller about.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had sent the video of the whole explaining some of the dramas that he's been tweeting out at Miller. Well, let me see if I can get it here. So you continue talking about some stuff while I find the tweets.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I don't blame Brian to be mad at Miller, honestly.
Well, most of the people are fine with it because it's like free marketing for the game with them putting out leaks and stuff.
Yeah, probably. Here's the thing. I wish they just advertise their stuff better.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's like, I feel bad for the devs because I can imagine like you working really hard on it, but then it just gets kicked out through data mines and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. So but at the same time, I mean, I like every time I see stuff coming from Miller, I get really hyped about it for Marvel's Avengers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to wait till next Wednesday to see because I mean, but to be fair though, man, I think Marvel's Avengers has been on a roll with new outfits that have been coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think anyone could disagree with that. The Hulk outfit was great.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been really good, but I don't know. I think Miller would. I don't know. I think Miller should probably not do outfits, but he should. You know, if he still wanted the data mine link stuff, at least like do the heroes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can have an idea of who's next.
Yeah. I'm looking for this tweet. I don't know how. It was only maybe like a day ago when this had happened, but I can kind of give the gist of it if I can't find it here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. He basically put out we can't wait for you guys to see who's next. And then he says, and all these leaks that have been coming out that people claim to have that are credible are complete BS, is what he says.
Ooh.
And he says, and don't believe them, period. And then it's like 2 lines down, and he says, ever, period.
Oh, so Miller hasn't leaked this one yet?
What?
Well, he's saying, yeah. Whoever said people say is the next one is total BS.
Well, no, he said, well, he did say that. He did say that you think you know what's coming, but you don't. And then he said, he's talking about all these leaks that are out there right now about everything with the game. He calls them complete BS. And then Miller comes on and puts out this thing, and he's like, if you guys want me to stop, all you can do is DM me. He said, a Marvel's Avengers hater, you'll DM them, but you won't talk to me. So it's all this kind of drama going on.
Yeah. I hate it, man, because I don't want drama with this game, but I understand. I want the game to have like the biggest No Man's Sky situation where it has a complete 180.
Well, that's what No Man's Sky did. Also, Star Wars Battlefront 2 did that as well.
Yeah. So if we can get that for this game, sorry, a little baby in here.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
You're turning into Ezra Miller over here, Landon. You kidnapped a child.
I know. Sam. But I want the game to do good, and I hate the stuff around this, but at the same time, I mean, I like seeing the leaks.
Yeah, that's true. I like the leaks. But let's talk about before we get into our review of Jane. Some of the teases that Brian Wagner's been giving us. So from what I've seen, She-Hulk is not the next hero.
Yeah. He confirmed it by saying the next hero is someone new.
Yeah.
After quote treating, replying to someone.
But then again, let's be honest, Jane was new as well. A new character in the game. So I mean, you never know what he means by that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Someone was saying like, hey, Brian, don't get me wrong. I love the characters like Kate with Hawkeye, and Jane with Thor and everything. Yeah. But is there, when are we going to get a new character, like a brand new character? And the guy says, oh, trust me, the next one is brand new. So this is like all from scratch.
Okay.
So that's how I don't believe it's not She-Hulk. It's not like a clone character or a character similar.
Soldier.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I want. He also teased War Machine too. He talked about how much he loves War Machine, and would love to put him in the game.
Yeah, well, the thing is, War Machine was in a data mine leak as being one of the first couple of DLC characters to come out.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure.
He also
of him back when it leaked thing of Black Panther art.
Yeah. I'm looking at that old data mine too. I want to see all the characters. Well, I guess did they take it off? I guess they did.
I heard a pretty scary rumor that apparently they're not going to do operations anymore.
No.
I heard a rumor about that, and that like Captain Marvel would be like the last one they do.
Well, if you remember the old DLC content character list was Ant-Man, Wasp, Vision, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Falcon, Marvel, Mockingbird, Quake, Winter Soldier, Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, Kate Bishop, She-Hulk, War Machine. And then we got some other character names that were found in the files, which was Monica, which this person thinks is another Captain Marvel, but we now know it's Monica Rappaccini. And then Vindicator, Deathlock, Red Hulk, Ultron, and Frenzy.
Yeah.
But with those heroes, we've already gotten a few of those at that data mine leak, so it could be real.
Yeah, so I'm hoping. I mean, the game's profitable now, so that's a good sign. That is a great. It's a great sign. In fact, it's just that the player base just probably needs to go higher for us to get more DLC characters.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think my favorite thing about this game is when a new character comes out, the main they're in the main menu. It's just like more.
Well, there's going to have to be a new main menu whenever they release another hero because there's no more room.
Yeah, it's gonna be more.
It's got to be new, or they're going to zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, I want this main menu to be like I want it to be able to where it's hard for me to find Spider-Man somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what I want. That's the goal. I mean, literally. Okay, how many characters should they add for you to be all like? I'm pretty satisfied with this. If they add no more, I'd be happy.
I want at least 15.
Oh, in total, or just 15 more?
In total.
In total. So how many do we got now? We got 3. We have 8?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Let's see.
Well, 8 on PlayStation, 7 on Xbox.
Yeah.
And 7 on Xbox everywhere else.
Well, at least 15, and I feel like that's a decent amount of characters to pick from.
Yeah. All has to be different, though. Like, not only all has to be different, but like, I also go get She-Hulk, Captain Marvel. At least have Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Falcon. I would like another flying.
Vision.
Yeah, Vision would be cool. I know you said you really want Ghost Rider. I want
Ghost Rider. Let me talk about the other character real quick that Brian Wagner teased, Quicksilver. He was asked if he was asked if he could do Quicksilver, and he says
doing a fast character is very hard to make fun.
Yeah, he says very difficult to make fun in video games, especially multiplayer games. It's not an impossible thing, but the design most likely wouldn't allow for you to run super fast like you'd expect because of the networking / latency / loading bottlenecks. And then he comes out and says this, and I was like, there you go. He says, just off the top of my head, you could kind of do a speedster, making their animations look like running, but in actuality, it would function more like a teleport. So it looks like the character's moving so fast that he just like teleports to one spot to the other, but like it looks like a running animation.
Hey, that'd be kind of interesting. It has to look cool though.
Yeah,
because they do that in Lego Marvel Superheroes for a couple things, like where or like DC superheroes or whatever, where you play as Flash and you're doing like you select the blocks to build something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like you see them, like you see just like a lawn.
Uh-huh.
Like there's 3 spots, right? And there's a lawn that each and every one's supposed to like you're connecting them.
Yeah.
And each spot it has like an animation to it. So that'd be kind of cool. I'm into that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into it. They have to look cool. They can't like look awkward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can imagine.
There's your possibility though, of having Quicksilver.
I would love Quicksilver.
But yeah, that's what he posted. I think that was everything big that really came up.
Well,
he did talk about how he's heard our top 3 suggestions of heroes, which was Captain Marvel, Wanda, and Doctor Strange. He said, I'm no way confirming or denying anything. He says, but I hear you and I agree that they would rock.
Yeah, and the thing is, everybody needs his thing is they have a good source for each character.
Mm-hmm.
We need a magic character, and I think that would be perfect because you get a whole good circle around. Plus, I mean, flying. I mean, both of them can fly.
Mm. Doctor Strange would look cooler flying, I feel like.
Yeah, because we need at least a whole full roster, like a four people group where all the characters can fly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can do that now because everyone can be Thor, Jane, or Iron Man. But like 4 different characters that are able to fly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would be a good step in the right direction.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping the next one is Captain Marvel, but it most likely is Winter Soldier. And I mean, I know you're completely fine with that, Darien.
Yeah, I hope those leaks are true where we're going to be getting some Hydra stuff.
Yeah, and I think everyone can go for some new enemies right now.
I'm so tired of AIM. I'm just like every mission Jarvis is like, this will be another hit to AIM's infrastructure or something. I'm like, no. He said this is a win today. AIM won't last much longer. I'm like, they've been lasting for like 2 years.
Dude, I've been doing this this is like my 1,000th mission.
I know.
Still here.
I know.
Lord.
Like, oh, now we can take over this base, and then they lose the base immediately after you leave.
But like, I understand after like 5 years, the enemies are going to take over. But Lord, after 2 years, man, they should be like down for a bit.
No.
Yeah, Shield has taken care of it. No, y'all didn't.
Yeah, that's my one bug about the game is I'm just tired of fighting the same people. But
but again, having new enemies, new bosses, like 2 new bosses.
Yeah,
like Red Skull and maybe Armadzola or something. That'd be cool.
U.S. agent.
Yeah, U.S. agent. I mean, literally, just use a clone of Cat and make him an enemy or something. You know what I'm saying? That's all they gotta do.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. And new enemy types. That'd be a good fresh thing to have.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about Jane. All right. You want to lead this off?
Well, I want to hear you first because her character made you do a big turnaround for the game.
Yeah. So obviously, I've let it be known my love-hate relationship with this game. Like, I love it sometimes, and other times I'm just like I'm so tired of it.
Yeah.
At this point, when did she come out? Tuesday.
Came out Tuesday. Yes.
All right. So I downloaded the update Tuesday, and I didn't play it. I waited for Landon, and we got on there. And then he was late, so I got on there anyway.
Yeah,
and
bull happened to me that day.
Yeah,
so
and I got on there and played as her. No story stuff really, besides like a little tiny trailer, which was just released the other week anyway.
Similar to Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I really enjoy her character I like her more than Thor.
Yeah.
She is now to me. I've got her the same level as my Black Panther. But she is to me how I feel about Black Panther, which is like I'm doing Cap right now. I'm mainly a Cap main. He's my highest level character. I'm trying to get him all the way up. Yeah. But once I finish him, I'm going straight to either Black Panther or Jane.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun with the character.
I mean, I could say the same thing. You've been playing more than me, but from what I've played, I've really enjoyed it. I can honestly agree more than Thor.
I've gotten to the third page of her skill tree.
Oh yeah.
And I've gotten to the point now where I'm like customizing all her ability, her heroic ability and stuff.
Yeah.
And now I've got it to where like when I do what's it called? God's was it
God's Might or whatever?
God's Might or something like that. That's where she shoots the lightning out of her hammer.
Yeah, her R1, yeah.
Yeah. But now I've got it to where if I stand back and there's a whole group of enemies, like it highlights every single enemy that is in my like field of view and just blasts all of them and like completely disintegrates them. It is the greatest thing of any character in this game. I love it.
Probably honestly, dude, her ultimate ability where you press L1 and R1 at the same time is better than Thor's by like 1,000%. She probably has like one of the best ones in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Can you think of a better one?
Let's see. Oh no, I really like Captain America's Brooklyn Brawl.
Yeah, that's a good one. When Hulk's is good with the clap.
Yeah, Black Panther's is not one of them. He's not my favorite.
It looks cool, but ain't my favorite.
Yeah.
Black Widow has the stick.
Iron Man's is the
Hulkbuster.
Yeah. I think I like that one.
I like that one a lot. Thor's looks cool, but ain't really that effective. You know what I'm saying?
Hawkeye's was the one he fires up in the air and all those arrows fly down, right?
That's his L1.
That's his R1. Okay.
His ultimate is when he shoots the arrow and it like surrounds you and it like hits the enemies around you.
Oh, I like that one too.
I can't remember what Kate's was at all.
Something to do with her teleportation stuff, right? I don't know.
I can't remember. I haven't played Kate in a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. Spider-Man's is I don't know. I've never played Spider-Man's.
There's a big web ball in the air that smashes. It's similar to Captain America's Brooklyn Brawler.
But yeah, I can agree that Jane's Ultimate is probably one of the best.
Because I mean, I can tell you now, this moment was like one of my favorite in the game.
Well, one of the things you can upgrade her ultimate with, like, so when it seeks out all the enemies and hits them, each time it hits one of them, lightning strikes the hammer and it electrocutes an enemy that's near it.
That's cool. Cool.
Yeah, and I have that going, which is nice when you activate it. And it really helps take down the exosuit mechs or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It takes them out. I've seen like, honestly, this has been like probably like my top 10 favorite moments of playing this game. Is when we were doing that mission and I was in this room, a bunch of enemies. Man, you walk in. As soon as you walk in, I did her ultimate and just wiped everyone across. Uh-huh. You're like, Jesus, what happened?
I know.
It's like, what did you do, Landon? Oh my god,
that was good.
Yeah,
yeah, but I think that this is a good addition to the game.
And I only have one complaint though, honestly.
What might that be?
And just the marketplace for her.
Yeah, that was kind of.
We needed and probably her challenge card as well.
Yeah.
Is very just because the outfits are not that good in my opinion. They're not.
Mm-hmm.
Like her Valkyrie outfit. I don't. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't look that good.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, would you agree with me or no?
Yeah, I agree. I don't really like her challenge card. But then again, I'm not really a challenge card person. I only have one challenge card, and that's Captain America's, and that's it. So
I like challenge cards. Just I like challenge cards. Just so I get like credits for free.
We should talk about that glitch that had happened to us the other day.
Okay.
With the units.
Yeah. I have everyone's besides Jane and Kate. I want to get Kate's at some point because I'm pretty far into it, but I don't have any. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, the other day, we're going over to shipments. Me and Landon have played a match. I think it was our first match playing. We come back and we are given 10,000 units.
Yeah.
And we're confused. But that was when Iron Man 3 Iron Man outfit was in the shipment thing. I was like, all right, well, I'm getting that. So I just sat there and we both got everything. You already had it, though, you found out, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize it. I already had it.
Yeah, I did not. So I got that based off a glitch. But I don't have it all anymore. All my units are gone.
Huh.
Which is weird. But
I want to just kept. That's what I did. Honestly.
Well, but yeah, Jane is a very fun character.
Great mission. And if this is what they're doing with clone characters, man, and it's faster to bring them out, just go right ahead.
Yeah. But that's all really I have to talk about with it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I got to say too.
All right. Let me just make sure I ain't got any other news going around anywhere. I do not. I have one announcement to make. Two announcements.
Just been announced.
No. Marvel's Avengers 2.
Yeah.
All right. A brand new episode of the Galactic Burrito is out when this episode drops. It's taken me it took me an extra week to get it done, but there will not be any more episodes of that for a while, not until Andor comes out, which is in August, I think. Let's see.
I do want to say though, I'm very excited for our 1 year anniversary.
Yep, which is the next thing I was going to talk about. That's what I was trying to remember. So thank you.
I can't remember.
I was like, what was I going to say? All right. So let's see. So July, I think it was July 7th, 2021.
There was
there was an idea like months before that. We released the very first episode of the Comic Book Burrito, the podcast you were listening to right now, if you didn't know. And next week, the 7th is next Thursday. which is the day that is the exact 1 year. But that whole weekend after that, from Friday to Sunday, is that whole thing is an event we're going to dub the Comic Book Burrito 1 year celebration.
Yeah, 1 year honeymoon.
Nope. Nope, you made it weird. But we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff then. Hopefully, try to get John Spillman in here. Maybe we'll get a couple other guests. I have a few people that wanted to come on.
Yeah, everybody's welcome to join.
Yep, we're going to review. We're going to review Thor: Love and Thunder that weekend or next weekend, and hopefully do some gaming streams. Hopefully, play some Marvel's Avengers.
Possibly a special announcement.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what else we're doing there. We got some. Obviously, the podcast will do that. I thought about the streaming stuff, playing games, maybe do a live stream on some of the social medias and stuff.
Yeah.
Just have a good time, celebrate the Comic Book Burrito. Maybe we'll go through and talk about all the different things we've done.
For extra brief, you got to review our first episode.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be like, well, their voices suck. Yeah.
Oh, that's a hard.
It really was. It's very shocking to come listen to like an episode like this and then go back and listen to.
I don't even want to listen to it, but I'll do it for y'all.
It's hilarious.
I like y'all a lot.
But yeah, I think that's everything we're talking about. And like Lynn said, maybe a special announcement, maybe having something to do with comic book related things and some Night Watcher and Killzone news.
Yes.
I like saying that out loud.
I'd say many announcements thing because I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, we'll do.
What announcement were you thinking about? That's what I was thinking about.
That people will find out next week.
What? Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Landon's secretly leaving the comic book.
It's been hired by Crystal Dynamics to be storyboard artist.
Voice actor for Winter Soldier.
No, you're the voice actor for She-Hulk.
I wish, Lord.
Okay.
Hold on. Before we leave, I do want to mention the best line I've ever heard in Marvel's Adventures about Captain America hearing that the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents want Jane Foster to step on them. It's that's probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was. I didn't like. I guess I didn't hear it at first. Like when I watched that video, I was like, I didn't think about what he meant by that. And then I rewatched it and I was like, oh.
I can't imagine why. He's like, well, I keep mentioning something about you stepping on them. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, Captain America.
Oh, Cap.
He was like, no. She was like, no, that's not what that means. What you think?
That's not what that means, Roger. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, well, it's time to end it off.
All right. I guess go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all so much for joining us this week. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. It's DARIENH4404, or on Facebook at the Comic Burrito official page. Very interactive over there. Definitely check it out. I post tons of stuff on there. And also you can check it out on Twitter at the CB Burrito, capital C, capital B, and Burrito. And I did want to plug something for myself real quick that may be something that you guys are interested in seeing. I have a Letterboxd account, and Landon, I believe you have one too as well, right?
Yes, I do have one. I haven't used as much yet. I'm still trying to it, but
well, my name on there is obviously Darien Henderson. I don't know what it shows up as, but my username will be Darien H, capital H, 4404.
Oh, so
yeah. My profile picture is Miss Marvel's dad as the Hulk.
Oh, that's perfect.
And yeah, I haven't done much on there. I'm kind of going through every Marvel movie, and I'm gonna do the Star Wars movies too, so you guys can get some ideas of what I think about certain movies. Definitely check that out.
Yes. Okay. I'll say you can contact me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I also have a Letterboxd account, but I'm not ready to reveal that yet because I'm still getting used to it. But I will share it here soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. With that being said, I guess we're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
Yes.
All right. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!